So guys, you wanted me to talk about the car specs, how it's configured. So let's do it. Sorry that the car is not clean. It rains all the time and I wanted to do the movie for you. So sorry for that. Before we start with the color of the car, let's talk about the base price. 82,500 euros. With the manual gearbox. You can get it in Germany with a manual gearbox. This means you can have also the automatic in Germany, but you have to pay 7,000 more euros. The car as configured, sticker price is 90,000 euros 250. If we are honest, this is a price in the range of maybe a very well configured 3 Series diesel or maybe a 5 Series. So it's a good price for an M3. The color is Isle of Man green, as you of course know, and it's 920 euros in Germany. It's so beautiful. That's why I will have a few pictures, because the camera sometimes does not get the color as it should. Depending on the light, it has some shift of the color, but it's very pleasant. I'm happy 100%. It was a challenge because I pre-ordered the car and I had no clue how it will look in the daylight, but good option. The next option, and this was also a challenge because I wanted for a daily driver the smallest possible wheels, so the 18 with the 19-inch combo. As you can see on the configurator, the color of the wheels is in the picture a light gray. In the reality they are actually a very dark gray, and if you drive the car and it gets a little bit dirty, it's almost like a black. So a good match to the rest of the extended shadow line. Now, the leather inside, you know, Kyalami orange. This was 350 euros. You can have also the Kyalami orange with the extended leather option for 2,250 euros. What's the difference? Well, in the extended leather option you get also here the leather trim in orange, so the lower part on the doors, and of course the seats are the same. I like it like this a lot, and in my opinion I wouldn't pay 2,000 euros to have this extended leather option, so checked. The interior trim of the car, well, here I went for the piano black 0 euros option. I know carbon trim looks nice, but you have to pay for the carbon trim 1,250 euros. It looks good like this, so 0 euros. The packages, M driver's package, so that the car will go from 250 to 290 GPS. It's not an option that I ticked because I will make a stage 1 Manhart, where the Vmax will be removed, and the stage 1 Manhart will probably cost a little bit less than this M driver's package, and that's why it's not ticked. The innovations package, this is a really important package that you need to have. You will get in this package the head-up display, a must-have. You will get the laser lights. This is also a must-have. Okay, you get the auto low and high beam assistant. Well, nice to have. You get the driving assistant, because in the manual this driving assistant doesn't do any good, so it's in the package. And you get the keyless entry. Keyless entry, of course, extremely important. The exterior trim, no carbon trim. For a daily driver it's not good to have such an expensive trim. If you break a lip, it will cost you a lot, although I have of course casco, but no race package trim. And now all the extra option that I ticked. Active protection, this will pre-tension your seat belts, but from my point of view it's not a must-have option. I have parking assistant plus. These are the, let's go inside the car, we can talk a little bit also from inside to change the view. So the 360 degrees cameras, a must-have, easy to park. I like it a lot. All the options are already ticked. BMW Live Cockpit Professional, of course, a must. Gesture control, as I talk a lot with my hands, it's not something that I wanted or needed, to be honest. As I drive with gloves, I do not need the steering heating. I prefer the carbon roof. I do not like the sun a lot, so it was a no-brainer for me. I do not smoke. I drive almost all the time alone, so it was also not an option to tick. I'm proud that this is an M3. This one was an interesting option, and I will put a picture so that you can see it. Basically, you have your headlights all black out. In the normal 3 Series, I believe you don't get this blacked out version. It looks very good, and it was not that expensive. Of course, tinted windows, a must-have. It looks very, very nice. The M seat belts, it's an M3. I do not need M design on my M3 seat belts that I paid separately 300 euros. So it's not ticked. This galvanic, I don't know how it's in English. It's very nice. You almost do not see fingerprints. They do not shine. So for 100 euros also a very good option. The extended shadow line, 350 euros. And we go again outside because this one is important. And maybe I show you also live the... So these are the blackout headlights. What do you get with extended shadow line? It looks exactly like the competition. You get the black mirrors. You get the black spoiler, and you get the black exhaust tip, so black chrome. It looks very nice. And once again, the carbon roof. I don't know if you can see the pattern, but man, this simply looks great. What's next? The seats are not ventilated, only heated. The carbon bucket seats, as I said, 3,800 euros only for these seats. No. Harman Kardon, very good option and a must-have. Of course, the repair kit, because these tires are not run flat. The drive recorder, nice to have. You can also book it afterwards if you have the 360 degrees cameras. At the moment it's not booked. M-Drive Professional. I do not like drifting. I know, BMW driver who does not like drifting, and that's why, from my point of view, it's a gimmick. I'm sure it's nice to have, but it's not ticked at the moment. The brakes, I went for the normal steel brakes. As a daily driver, of course, if you get some stone in there, it could be very expensive to repair. It's the blue because the headlights have some blue in it. So I thought, okay, I go with blue brake calipers, so no option ticked here. And other than that, of course, all the other options in Germany are ticked. It could be different in your country. let's go a little bit to the options so that you can see what exactly it's ticked. Connected package professional, or of course you need it and it's ticked. The adaptive damping, of course. Electric seats with memory, I like it a lot. That's really a good feature. Also these two compartments in the back, in the trunk, these are great. You don't get if you have small stuff that you want to put there, it won't fly around. Shadow line is included. The ceiling black, of course, included. A lot of options that are included, I must say. And now the conclusion. Is this the perfect spec daily driver M3 for myself? Well, let's see. Manual transmission, check. Comfort, provided by the 18-19 inch wheel combo, check. A very good price overall, check. And regarding options where I would say I miss something and I would configure it otherwise if I would buy again the car, no, absolutely not. I ticked all the boxes that I wanted and I'm 100% happy with the configuration of the car as it is.